feel like I'm not. I kind of am, right? Maybe if I just, I don't know. We'll see when people get here. You guys can let me know. So I'm finally working on my right hand, the one with the cut, and it had a broken nail. Actually, two nails that need to be replaced. I've already cleaned them up and done cuticle work. I had to trim the cuticles on both of them, trim the nails. So now I'm just going in with some dehydrator. I think it's a mix of acetone and alcohol. After that, I'm gonna go in with this is Moravan's acid-free primer. I'm putting this on because I wear full coverage jelly tips. And so because it's a gel product, this will help with, getting those nails to stay on. So happy Friday. Welcome to the Daily Nail. My name is Tara. I'm your host. I know there's an echo behind me, but we just moved into our new place and it's like all hardwood floors and it's just not filled up yet with everything we have. All right, let's see if I can find the live here. Oops. Hey, Britt. Hi, Janet. Oh, you're here early. Hi, ladies. Janet, I've missed you. Hi, Patty. I've missed you. Britt, how funny was that about that my Hypnotic Manny and your Manny, how similar they were? I mean, your pink was way brighter, but the foil dip was like the same thing. I almost died when I saw it because I was already planning my Manny. Janet, how have you been? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. I go through, because my index and ring fingers are the same size tip, I go through way more of those. I wish I could just buy those ones individually. All right. I got the cutest ring in a Temu order yesterday. Check this out, you guys. I didn't end up changing that nail either. But look how cute. Britt, I know you're going to like this one. And you could actually wear it either way, and it's large. It fits on my middle finger. So it's not like super tiny or anything. But I thought it was really adorable. But I only bought one because I didn't know if I was even going to like it. Oh, you went on vacation again? Oh, you got it rough, girl. Wait, where'd you go? I swear I just heard something go flying. Hi, Tara. Yeah, isn't it cute? Temu. I have a few things out for delivery. Some curtain rods from Amazon, which will come who knows when. But then my mailman, I was kind of waiting. That's why I was late. I was ready, but I was waiting on my mailman, hoping he would come before the live. Because Nogu has a bracelet of the month club, right? And I ordered it. You can skip anytime, cancel anytime. So for this month, the bracelets were really pretty, like with Murano glass hearts and firefly glass, so they glow. And those are out for delivery. And my Fairy Glamour's out for delivery. Get out, Janet. You went to Costa Rica? Oh my God, that's like, I would move there in a heartbeat. I said it's Costa Rica, but I actually pronounce it Costa Rica. That's a dream for me to go there. Oh my God, how awesome is that? Free trip. So how was it? Was it as beautiful as I imagine it to be? Oh, I gotta put some primer in these. I put primer on my nails, but not in the tips. There we go. So I had a couple of lives in a row that had over 2,000 views, over 2,500 views. But then yesterday was like 400 and something. So I'm sure it will fluctuate, you know. Oh, you were going again? Yeah. Would you move there? Would you live there? What do you mean, Patty? You walked in your kitchen. Oh, you want to see the ring? I'm sorry, Patty. I just saw that comment right here off of Temu. And if it's on my middle finger, so it's not tiny, it's actually kind of large here. But I think it would work on my index or my middle, you know. You see it now? Ooh, a river float. So what, were you sitting like in tubes or in a boat and you just floated down? That sounds so awesome. Britt, what are you up to? I didn't even get a chance to post this morning. I took a whole bunch of pictures of my Manny and they were all blurry. So I finally got some edited. I just used the same picture for both. I just switched the pose because that's how horrible they came out. I was just super shaky this morning. All right, I'm gonna put some of this Emily solid nail glue gel in my tip. I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. This way we can do them both together. I think I took too much gel. All right. You do, Britt? Oh my God. Is it personal or professional? Oh, tubes and paddles? That sounds so nice. Did you see a lot of like exotic animals, Janet? Oh, how incredible. Oh, wrong hand. Okay, I'm going to press this down and slide it up to the top of my nail bed. Press down all the way, make sure it fits. And I do have some gel coming out the sides, so I'm just going to scrape that out. Same with some underneath. I'm going to flip my finger over, but I'm holding the nail down with my middle finger. But you don't want a big glob of gel right under your nail, trust me. Guys, I've been watching the Adam Montgomery trial. It's out of New Hampshire, so I kind of had an interest just because I've lived in New Hampshire growing up. My aunt still lives there. This guy, he murdered his own daughter for having an accident. They were living out of their car, and he would hit her every friggin' time. And he beat her so bad she died. And then he I can't even talk about some of the stuff he did to her dead body, but it's never been found. Large lizards everywhere, yeah, like in Florida. Monkeys everywhere too. Oh my God, so cute. And you saw a crocodile? Oh my God, Britt, you paid off all your school loans? Good for you. Do you know how many people are paying those loans? Like, you know what I mean? Like into their 40s. And I mean, I think all school loans should be forgiven anyway. All student loans, I think college should be free. But good for you. Okay, I'm taking my time here. All right. I'm so proud of you. So, what's next? You gonna buy your own house, or you moving back in? When's your year lease up, honey? I don't even know how long it's been. If I had to guess, I'd say it's been around 6 months. All right, I'm happy with these. I'm gonna cure these for 60 seconds in my lamp. Hi, Mel. In May. Okay, so I was pretty close, but not that close. Isn't it? How awesome for her. I know. Today I'm gonna do a Luxie nail mani, but I'm not sure what colors I'm gonna use. I have 3 that I need to swatch, so I figured we'll just swatch those real quick and maybe pick from there. One is a cold thermal called Cold Shoulder, but I forget what color it changes to. And I think this one is the warm color, and like then it changes when it gets cold instead of like how most thermals work. What are you up to, Melanie? You home today? I started unpacking some stuff this morning. I like unpacked a few things, but we're getting a living room set, so I don't really know where to put a lot of my living room stuff. And we're getting a new, we're going to look on Facebook Marketplace for a kitchen table and chair set. So I'm not really sure about certain things. I'm still not even sure like how I'm going to set up certain areas. Like what closets I'm going to use for what. Because there's only 2 drawers and like 1 closet. It's like one of those drawers has to be a junk drawer, and then the other one's got to be for silverware, right? But I do have this set of like 4 drawers. They're like plastic, but they're wide. I was thinking maybe, that could be like our junk drawer area. It has like our stamps, envelopes. There's like folders with like bill receipts and stuff like that in there. But plus, because it took so long to get everything out of our old house, you forget how much you accumulate when you live in the same place for a long time. We were there for over 11 years. So we had a lot of stuff. And my brother in law helped move the washer, the dryer, 2 beds. and my big dresser. But everything else we had to do. So now that I think everything is out, um, I feel like I can start unpacking here. Unpacking more than my nail area. Even that's not fully done. Oh, good for you, Mel. Yeah, Janet, all of our stuff's here, but most of it is in boxes. That's why you hear an echo behind me. And the floors are all hardwood, but it's a really nice, like, I really like the apartment. I love our new fridge. The stove is super nice. A couple times I walked by with my phone and it said like it senses it and like to add it to my, I don't know, it's a Samsung oven. And then he even put a microwave in above the oven. I mean, even though we have like a microwave that's not even a year old, but that's okay. It's a nice one. And it's got all new paint, brand new toilet, brand new fixtures, all new light fixtures, all new ceiling fans. So, it's really nice. Nicer than our other place. So I think I'm gonna be happy here. Plus I told you guys it's so much brighter. Our other apartment, we had our neighbor's apartment on the other side of us, so it was like a wall against a wall. So we only had windows on one side of the house, you know what I mean? But there's just like it's so much brighter. And I love that. It's like puts me in a good mood just to have that light. I do know who Howard Dean is. Why are you asking that, Matt? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna rough up the surface of these two nails. I had to put new tips on them. I'm using a 180 grit sanding band, which I should probably switch out soon. Can't believe you went to Costa Rica, Janet. I'm so jealous. She went to Mexico last year. Or was that this year, Janet? No, it's only February. It definitely wasn't this year. Did you take a lot of pictures? I would love for you to send me some. DM them to me. Did you see any tropical birds and stuff? There we go. The only reason I'm roughing up the surface to these jelly tips is because I'm going to put gel down. I got some purple dip still on my nail here. All right, that's better. All right. So any nails that aren't shiny, I'm going to put gel on them. because my next step will be to put a layer of Peel Base on, and Peel Base likes shiny nails. While my Peel Base is drying, we'll swatch these 3 Luxie nail dips and figure out a mani plan. I might just do the thermal on its own, which is totally what I wished I did with that triple thermal from Dipnotic. Instead of pairing it with the glitter, I should have just gave it a full hand. And I still probably will, because I've been dying to use it again. This was like one of the few triple thermals where you actually get all 3 colors on your nail at once. I've had so many that just never got hot enough to get that 3rd color, you know? So it was just super sensitive. It's great. And I've seen people posting in the Dipnotic Facebook group who bought it and are wearing it, and they're just as obsessed as me. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put a layer of Luxie Nails Dip Enabler Peel Base on. Melanie, I've been meaning to ask you about Peel Base. Have you thought about coming out with a Peel Base? I do 1 layer. That works well for me. Some people need more. Some people just do a strip down the center and avoid the free edges. It's a very personal thing, your relationship with Peel Base, and you kind of have to find what works for you. Isn't that awesome, Britt? I don't even think I picked it. I don't remember seeing it in the... I don't remember seeing it when I filled out my thing, Melanie. I hope I did. Sorry, I'm just drinking a little bit of my coffee, but let's get going on swatching these dips. Okay. So it's 3 dips. We have Cold Shoulder, which is a thermal, Heartache Haze. It's hard for me to tell. It looks like it's in a gray base with black, silver, and purple foils, I think. But this is the one I'm really curious about to see what it looks like on a swatch. And then we have a dip here called Resentful Rose, which looks like a shimmer. So we're going to do these 3. She also released 2 other dips for Valentine's Day. It's a duo I already wore. It was a super bright pink, solid, and a white and pink glitter. Oh, and red too. It had like chip glitters. So super pretty duo. And that duo is a limited edition duo that you can get for only $9 for the 2 minis. So it's a good deal. Just gonna write the names of the dips down. Cold, I'm writing the wrong word. Shoulder. And then we have Heartache Haze. and Resentful Rose. I remembered that one. All right. Let's do this thermal first. Cold Shoulder. Oh, that's pretty. See, it looks like a, in the jar to me, it has pink shimmers, but the color is like a, almost like a cafe au lait, it looks like. So it'd be interesting to see how it swatches. Mine, Mel? It does? Was it already delivered? Because my mailman usually comes around 11 and I was trying to wait for him before I went live. But it got to be like past 11:10, so I'm like, I gotta go. Okay. So I'm just gonna pour over the swatch stick here. That's pretty. I do 2 dips of color when I swatch, just like I do on my nails mostly. Okay. I haven't brushed it off yet, but that's what it looks like. I'm gonna try and swatch as quickly as I can. So Mel, I guess I'll find out if that triple thermal's in there. Hi Brandis. It's 40 degrees there. Wow, it's gonna be 51 here today. Okay, Janet, you'll be right back. Oh, so I am getting it. All right, I'm reading backwards on these comments here. Yay. Oh, it's just delivered? I know, 51 here is like spring, it really is. All right, so we'll clean that off. Oh, that's a pretty color. Brandis, I'm swatching some of the Luxie Valentine's dips. This is Cold Shoulder, the thermal. You said this is a cold thermal, so it's not going to change on my warm hands. Oh, it changed to a brighter pink. Yeah, definitely changed to a brighter pink. Okay. All right, let's do the shimmer Resentful Rose, and then we'll do the darker color last. Oh, you have a high of 55 today? You got me beat. Look how much this color changed, you guys, in the warm air. Okay, let's do layer number 2. I should run down and get my mail because I'm expecting several packages. Well, 3 now. Oh, hold on. Plus Amazon later with some curtain rods. Okay, that's pretty. I'm super low on cupcake liners, so I'm going to reuse this one. Just brush it out. Most of them can be reused unless you're using a dark color or a super shimmery color. That's why I saved the dark one for last. This is Heartache Haze. Alcohol for photos? Okay. Oh, that was Resentful Rose? Oh, I didn't even know because I'm just swatching them now. I haven't really taken a lot of time to read posts on Instagram. I'm trying to like everybody's, but I'm so far behind. I'm behind on posting on Facebook too. I haven't posted all week on Facebook, so I gotta go do that later. And I'll just post them all together, you know? Okay. So is this a jelly? Is this a jelly Brandis or no? Ooh, that's another shade of purple. So it's like these fuchsia color ones, but then lavender, is it? I thought it was silver, but maybe it's lavender. Okay. That's pretty. I just don't know that that matches because it's like more purple, you know? Okay, that's brushed off. I do have Forbidden from Luxie. Which might match a little better if I were to use that dip. I'm worried if I use this thermal, you're not going to be able to see any change. Oh, you said just spray them with alcohol, right? And then snap pictures super quick, right? Let me think. Oh, get out. My vape battery's dead. I'm going to plug it in. Okay. Trying to think. Usually I plan this out in advance, so it's kind of. If I do cold shoulder Brandis, what should I pair it with? Maybe I'll do cold shoulder and then stamp on it or something. No. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, yeah, that is warm. You know what? I'm going to use Heartache Haze with Forbidden. Just not a new release, but it's a really great, like, fuchsia purpley color. So let's do those. My nails are dry. Let's try and do an every other this time, and hopefully I don't mess it up. So this is a great color, Forbidden. Gonna get a cuticle stick out and just give this a stir. Sometimes if your powders sit for a while, they can kind of pack down. Ah, thank you. Oh, are you talking about just Plummy Brandis? This one? Oh, maybe I. Where's my swatch of that dip? Oh, it's right here. No, I'm gonna stick with Forbidden. All right, so I'm gonna work on my right hand, but I'm gonna put Forbidden on my index and ring finger, and then I'm gonna put Heartache Haze on my pinky, middle, and thumb. I'm all out of dip base from you, Mel, so I'm still using your activator and top coat, but I go through way more base than anything else. But your activator's almost gone too. I have to order dip liquids soon. If I can stop buying no glue bracelets for a minute. All right. This is a precision tool I'm using, but it's just got a sharp point. You can do this with a cuticle stick or whatever. Just to go around the top of your nail and remove any dip that's in the way in there. Mess that up. That's okay. All right, so far so good. I haven't messed it up. Melanie, what are you up to today on your me day? I hope you're relaxing. Okay. Mel, my Dipnotic Manny, the one with the heartbreaker that I did the other day, I did on my live, has over 2,500 views. I'm sorry about your dog, Jay Cogswell. This color looks like a pink rose, and it's pretty. So that's one layer, but I'm going to do 2 layers of color. So I like to lay flat here for this part. So we'll put the dip base on the nail. I should go check my mail, huh? I totally should. I shouldn't leave everything sitting outside. I told my mailman, because it's the same mailman because I didn't move far. I told him to deliver the packages to the side door, but the mailbox is out front. So, but he has been bringing my packages to the side door. Looks good. The cool thing about dip powder too is that if you get it on your skin while you're applying it, you can get it off. You can make a big mess applying your dip and just file it away later on. Melanie, when can we start sharing? Can we start now or do we have to wait? Just wondering if I'm going to be able to open it now on the live. I mean, you've already shown the colors, right? Thank you, Jackie. All right. So we have 2 layers of Resentful Rose. So these colors are from Luxie Nail, you guys. It's Luxie nail.com. If you're interested in buying dip powders from her, you can save 15% with my code, which is Tara15. She sells jelly tip, peel base, dip liquids, gel polishes, dip powders, a lot of nail art stuff like transfer foil gel, chromes. She's got a lot. Nail art tools such as precision tools and ombre brushes, things like that. Look at how pigmented that color is. Okay, here we go now with Heartache Haze. I'm going to pour it right out and I'm going to lay flat. There's not any like large pieces of foil, so I'll try to keep it a little spread out on the nail and not completely covered like I did the other day. But Heartache was so pretty, I wanted all those foils on there. All right. Press these down. That's okay if you're a boy and you're interested in this stuff. There's a lot of guys who do their nails now. And even if you're not interested in doing it on your own nails, maybe you'd want to be a nail tech someday, you know? I mean, it's a form of art. The cool thing about dip base is that it dries fast. So like once I paint it on my nail here, I'm going to flip my finger over. I'll lay into the powder for a couple seconds, lift it up and tap it off. Let's get that off of there. All right. Okay. I don't even think these are black foils now. I think they're like, I don't know. Maybe they are black. Okay, we'll pat this down. Let's brush it off and see how many of those foils stick. Okay. Do the thumb next. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of staining here, but this is a a pigmented color. There we go. Okay, hi, hello. You are watching The Daily Nail. My name is Tara. I'm your host, and Monday through Friday, I do manis live at 11 a.m. Eastern Time or 11:15, somewhere around there. Just about always dip powder manis, but all different kinds of nail art. So if you're into nails or want to learn more about doing your own nails at home instead of going to the salon, and I promise you, if you practice, your nails are going to look better than the salon. You're going to be doing manis on yourself that a salon would charge $100, $150 for. All right. No, it's not hard. I taught myself during COVID. If you're looking for to start out without investing in a lot of money, look on Amazon. They have kits that come with small bottles of all the liquids you need and some small containers of different dip colors. That's how I started, But there's a lot of much better companies out there than what you find usually on Amazon, especially for dip powders. So today the company I'm using is a small company called Luxie Nail. I want that foil off. It's kind of large. There we go. That's pretty. So we're just doing our second layer of dip powder. Using Heartache Haze. So I would say this is like an anti-Valentine's Day dip, you know. Okay. Just cleaning around the nails here. I'm going for a lighter foil look than I did on my mani the other day. So we're just brushing these off rather than patting them down. And I like how it's looking. Although, I mean, there is still a good amount of foils on here. All right, let's do the thumb. Oh, no, Brenda, so you got to redo it? TV women painting my nails just feels disgusting to me. Well, this is pretty much a clear liquid you're putting on your nails. You're not really painting them because you're not putting polish or gel on them. You're dipping your nails. This is dip powder and dipping. But if you're the type that doesn't like anything on your nails, then I mean, I can understand that. But dipping is so much fun, especially when you look down and you're like, I did that. So I started watching day 3 of the Adam Montgomery trial. Anyway, he's accused of murdering his 5-year-old daughter and then like covering up the crime for 2 years, you guys. So I was watching that, but I had to stop because of the live. All right. Clean that up. Hi, Deanna. Yeah, you could do that, Brandis. If you do it live, you know your footage won't be corrupted. Well, I've lost lives before, but it probably won't be corrupted. Clean this mess up a little bit here. All right, so this is what the nails look like after 2 layers of dip. I feel like I should put a foil over there to like balance it out. Should I? Yes, I should. Just right over here. There we go. All right, now I feel like my nails are more symmetrical, at least foil wise. The next thing we have to do is put a layer of clear over our dip, just like you encapsulate your nail polish or your gel polish with a layer of clear over it. We do the same thing with dip. And dip is acrylic, so it's actually really hard and really strong. If you're doing it over your natural nails, it's going to make them much stronger while it's on. I'm going to use this giant jar of Hypnotic Nails clear to encapsulate. Hi, Love Blank. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Jamie. Have any of you guys done dip nails before or had dip nails done on you before at the salon? See this white, the clear acrylic right here. I'm just wiping it off. It looks like it's white going over my nail, but it's not. It's clear. Getting low on base. Hard for me to. Oh my God, there's glitter right there. Get off. I got it. Okay. Let's see if I can get that glitter off my brush. Good. You've seen people. Oh, okay. So you guys have seen people with dip nails. Well, compared to what they charge, like at the salons for them, you can do it like pennies on the dollar. You guys could get a whole starter kit on Amazon for $20. That comes with everything you need to start. And I think that would be a good way to go about it to see if you like it. You know what I mean? You might not, or you might be like me and become completely obsessed and just fall in love with it, you know? And if so, then make sure you start an Instagram account to share your manis. There's a big community of DIY nailers on Instagram and a large community of DIY dippers as well. And for the most part, everybody is extremely supportive. So then, say like you got into it, yeah, you try it and you really like it, and you do start an Instagram. You're going to discover all these small companies making these gorgeous glitters and shimmers and flakies and foil dips that you can't find on Amazon. You know what I mean? Much higher quality than what you're going to find on Amazon. I know Revel and Sparkle and Company sell on Amazon, so I don't want to say anything negative against them. They're both good companies. But for the most part, the companies have their own website or they're on Etsy. Etsy's a good place to look for dips. And most companies make their own dip liquids too. And a lot of companies have starter kits, so you can pick, like it will come with the liquids, and then you get to pick some dips, and then it will come with the clear. And that's a good way to go too. Thanks, Aiden. Okay, so we're right now we're just putting clear on the last nail. And remember I said they look all white, right? But this is clear. So once we do the next step, you'll see what they look like. Whoa. All right. Definitely don't want to spill that. Our TVs are still not hooked up, you guys. And it's just Fire Sticks, so I think they just need to be plugged in. I asked Dominic yesterday if he wanted to set up his TV. At least we can put it on his dresser until I get the what are they called? The things TV. I don't know. They hold your TV on the wall, flat screens on the wall, bracket. I think it's called a bracket. Yeah, I've been noticing that, Tara, about them selling on Amazon. All right. So now that we've brushed off the extra clear, this is what they are looking like. We have to activate now. All right, if you're not familiar with dip nails, you know how gel nails go in a UV lamp to cure, right? Or an LED lamp. For dip nails to cure and get hard and be ready to be filed, you put what is called activator on them. And this activator's almost gone. Let's see if I can get through today's mani. So you're just gonna paint it on the nail, and it should look like it's getting wet. There we go. Yeah, this seems like it's a gray base. Let me grab a plastic bag. I just want to press down. This is another tip if you're working with glitters or anything uneven. Not that this is uneven, I'm just trying to help shape it a little bit. There we go. And then we just got to activate the thumb. Come on. Okay. Again, I'm going to take this plastic bag just to help me shape my free edges, which are a little rough. Okay. All right. So after you put activator on, you got to wait like 2 minutes before you can start filing. So that means it's coffee and vape time. Hi, Yoj. I don't know how to say it. Yoj. Is Michelle here? Okay. I'm trying to think. If I was going to stamp on these two nails, like what color would I use? I thought those were silver foils. Maybe there are silver foils, but there's definitely like a lilac foil in there. And then this bright pink. Hmm. Let me think. These are just little colored gems, but I kind of like the idea of this pink on this darker color. I just don't know that it matches the foil. I have so much nail art stuff, you guys. Like, we could be here all day with me just being like, should I do this? Should I do this? Bear in mind, this I am working on my right hand, which means, well, first of all, I am right-handed. Not very good at drawing to begin with, but I'm horrible with my left hand. So I was trying to avoid anything like that. That includes drawing. What about... I could do silver striping tape across. I think I have some, there's some silver in there. Or I could do this. This purpley color, which is more like the color of the foils. No, I don't like that. What else? Thinking here. I have some Valentine's Day charms there. I don't think I'd use them though. These are all red, so I wouldn't use them. But these are the drippy gold hearts. But I think this has silver. So maybe silver striping tape. Thoughts? Oh, okay, Britt, thank you. I was missing you the other day when you left, right? I'm like, when I did the hypnotic mani, I'm like, where's my secretary? She just left. I'm like, oh, maybe she got caught. I'm like, she usually tells us when she's got to go. So maybe something happened. She had to duck out really quick. What's this? Hold on, let me check some. Looks like a mess. Let's look at that side. Let's see, there's some silver there. Ooh, that's like a matte silver. I kind of like that. No, we'll just stick to striping tape. All right, let's start filing. This is the 100 180 grit file. I'm going to start with this, shaping the nails around the outsides. I have a couple paper cuts over my pinky fingernail here, but This nail, I mean, this hand needed to be done so bad. Okay. If you guys are looking for a trial to watch, Court TV and Law and Crime are airing it. They're calling it the missing daughter trial, but it's the case against Adam Montgomery, the state of New Hampshire against Adam Montgomery and his missing 5-year-old daughter, Harmony. It's going to be, they said, a long trial, so I'm guessing at least a few weeks. He wasn't even in the courtroom yesterday. He didn't even show up when they did opening statements and stuff. Yes, okay, thank you guys with the silver. Yes, I agree. So we're just going to file these. This is how I shape my nails. I always start up at the cuticle for the most part, go around them, and then just come down each side. And then when I'm happy with how that all looks, I will shape the free edge of the nail, the bottom here. Hi, Ann. Britt's ready to come on full time, Melanie. So I have some of this dark purpley color on my skin, and I'm using a 100 grit file. You can see it's pretty rough, just to get that color off. All right. Okay, so the top of the nail looks good. The sides look pretty good. So now I'll just come down, and because we've already shaped these before we started dipping, not a lot of work that needs to be done. Okay, that looks good. Filing is one of those things that can be super rewarding because you start out with this hot mess after a lot of times after applying your dip. You know what I mean? It doesn't look good, but you just follow the steps And every step, like there's a reason for it, you know, and every step your nails look better and better until you just have like bomb nails at the end. And I'm telling you, anybody can learn to do it. I could never paint my nails or anything like that, but I could dip them because it dries fast, you know. There's so many beautiful dips to choose from. And the longer you do it, the better you get at it, you know, the more confident you get, the more you're willing to try new techniques. Oh, did you, Britt? I haven't even seen it. Okay. I was on there this morning on Instagram, but I didn't see a message from you. I know we got to put something out because that released on February 1st. Tara, did you get any Fairy Glamour release dates? All right. I used to love filing so much because you start out with messy nails, and when you're done, they look good, you know. So it's like one of those things you could see it getting your nails getting better and better with every nail you file. And so I used to love filing for that reason, you know, especially for somebody who didn't know how to file before learning to dip. I had no idea about filing. And when I started dipping, I didn't even file my nails. I had no clue. So when I finally like figured out how to file and everything, it made me feel like, yeah, I'm doing this, you know what I mean? And every time I file I'm making my nails look better. I'm doing this, you know. But now I just find filing boring. Oh. Now we just need to file the thumb. And then I typically buff my nails or use a sponge buffer, a sponge file, something like that. Okay, that looks good. Okay. So before we buff, I'm just going to get this dip up off of my finger. You guys hear about those Kansas City Chiefs fans who were found dead in the backyard of their friend's house? That's a weird story. All drug overdoses. Oh, okay. Yeah, Britt, do that. All right. Okay, I'm just going to take a buffer and just quickly go through to make sure the nails are nice and smooth. Okay. Hey, Jay Cogswell, welcome back. So I'm buffing the nails right now. I just finished that. Let's dust them off. Now, the last part of my filing routine is using my ergo file, which goes around, it hooks onto your nail, so it shapes your cuticle area. Doesn't take long, but I think this makes a difference in the mani. But I know there are people who do their manis without an ergo file, and theirs are just fine. Okay. After I finish with this, in a second or two,